What's up, everybody? Today I'll be doing a little short review on this Norma monolithic hollow point chambered in 9mm. I saw them on PSA's website for really cheap. I think $13 or $14 for a box of 50, and that's pretty much the price of, you know, regular old range ammo. So for hollow point, I figured I'd give it a try. I picked up a couple boxes. But the only thing that really concerns me is the grainage. It's 85 grains. That's really light. Never seen that before with 9mm personally. But I figured I'd give it a shot. I mean, it's so cheap. It could be worthless, and I wouldn't even mind for the amount of money I spent for it. Tools&Targets does an awesome video on this stuff. He goes in depth. He does, he measures the velocity, and he uses gel block testing. And this stuff, it performed pretty well in the gel block. It didn't penetrate as deep as most people would want their bullets to, but it did mushroom out just like that. I mean, it did some pretty serious damage. It was an awesome video. He did awesome work there. Only thing he noticed, he didn't have any malfunctions, but he did notice that it had a really light ejection pattern. Which just means it just doesn't have as much energy behind it to cycle a new round, I suppose. And so this isn't the first time I've shot this. I had my Stoeger STR-9C out here last week, right when I got this ammo, and I was like, let me shoot a couple. So I shot a couple, and I did have it stovepiped on the very first round. The rest of them fed okay, but I did notice it had that very light ejection pattern, so that concerns me. And even though, well, I mean, any malfunctions, because that gun's never given me any malfunction other than that, it concerned me a little bit, and I don't think it could just be a one-off thing, but I decided I would give it another shot. So today I'm going to be shooting a little bit of this out of my PSA dagger. All right, guys, so I got 15 rounds loaded into my PSA dagger compact, and we're gonna look at the ejection pattern, how it cycles, and just see how it does. I'm gonna be standing kind of to the left over here. It's gonna be kind of a weird angle for me, but I'm gonna do that so you guys can see how it ejects. That's really my only primary concern, because it was weak last time. Tools&Targets had the same issue, so we're just gonna see how it does. Standing at about, I think, 8 to 10 yards right here. Oh, jam. I thought I was out. Check it out. That looks like a failure to feed. That would have been my 4th to last round. I have 3 left in the magazine. So, that is not good. So on the Stoeger STR-9C, I had a failure to, it's stovepiped. That was a failure to feed. I hope you guys saw that good. I guess I'm gonna go finish off the rest. It is a really light ejection pattern, even with this gun. My target fell down. I'm gonna go put that up real quick. I'll be right back. So unfortunately, my target actually got ripped, so I can't clip it back up. I just kind of stuck it up there. Gonna, yeah, just work with that. Another failure to feed. Here, we'll make sure you guys can see that. Yeah. Spit down on the ground. I'm gonna pick it up real quick. 2 in a row. Not great. Okay, so it seems like as I get to the end of this magazine, having some issues. That one ejected, but it did not feed another one. Same thing. Same thing. This is not going well. Failure to feeds every time. Okay, so on that one, it ejected, and that was the last one. It didn't hold the slide back open. Even though it was empty, should have. So let's go have a look. All of my brass, I mean, I was standing literally right here. All of my brass is sitting right next to me. Oh, you guys probably can't see it very well on the camera. Here's some. There's some more right here. Yeah. So light ejection. All right, so conclusion. I would not carry this stuff. 100% no. I'm not sure what they have going on with this. Bullet, you know, in Tools and Targets video seems to do pretty awesome in the ballistic gel. He didn't have any malfunctions. He did notice a light ejection pattern, which is indicative of not as much energy to cycle. I shot, I think it's, I don't know how big the magazine is in my Stoker. I think it's either 12 or 15, somewhere in there. I shot a full magazine out of it, had one stovepipe, the rest cycled fine. This one, I think I had 4 failure to feeds. They all extracted fine. Yeah, guys, it seems to be decently accurate. I wasn't really trying very hard, or at least that's my excuse to why I didn't do too great right there. But yeah, I mean, it'll put them on the person, at least one of them, before it jams, I guess. Yeah, guys, so I am not gonna carry this. The couple boxes that I bought, I'm just gonna use as range ammo, unfortunately. I got my hopes up, but it is what it is. 85 grains. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's not, I don't know what you would say, but it's not loaded hot. It's loaded the opposite of that. But yeah, guys, that's my review. Real short and simple. If you want a detailed review, he does velocity and, you know, ballistic gel testing over Tools and Targets. He does a really good video. I think he shoots a Glock and a Canic in that video, and he doesn't have any malfunctions, but that's him, not me. Had 4 failure to feeds with this PSA Dagger Compact. And I've never had a malfunction with this gun, ever. I've probably put over 500 rounds through it. I know I'm poor, but I never had a malfunction out of this gun until I shot this ammo. I usually shoot, I mean, I shoot cheap stuff too, like steel case mag tech for the most part. If that gives you any idea. But yeah, guys, that's the end of this review. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any thoughts or comments, you know, leave them in the comment section below. Love to read them. Peace.